グラチャンネル。ハローエブリワン。This time。キャラクターランキングセカンドハーフ。レディー This time from S ランク A ランク。Introducing the lowest D ランク。Click here for the previous rankings. The bottom group hasn't been announced yet, but was on the list. In the previous rankings, only Marasaki and Emily were the top 2 in the S rank. This time, there are 4 S ranks, let's make an announcement. A ランク。
これからは特務中隊の一隊員として任務に当たろう。
The first ranked in the A rank is Mr. Lin. Excellent normal attacks that are easy for beginners to handle, and many of the skills are easy to handle. In addition, the range technique with a good turnover rate is compatible with recovery. It is exactly the performance worthy of A rank.
どうしたんですか？レードに所属のエミリー・シモンズです。これからよろしくね。
エミリー・シモンズ。The strongest Emily is ranked here. The reason is skill timer 5. Performance that you are not good at, but you are not good at. Shinke the step is the weakest class, it is easy to be attacked and the turnover rate of the technique is low. Although there is a total recovery technique, the problem is that recovery cannot keep up. Outside of auto laps and arenas, you lose POSers.
大船に乗ったつもりで、この鬼崎キララに任せなさ
い。キララ鬼崎。No way the character is ranked here. Some people may give it as the weakest candidate. However, a woman who is stronger than she looks Kirara. In the last stage of the normal attack enhancement skill, the attack splits into pieces at the end. And this skill can be used with up to 6 installed attacks. Both are originally supposed to have 2 hits at most. In fact, this goes well with large bosses, and if you put it into the opponent's body, it will cause a lot of damage. She has a very rich defensive weakness and offensive enhancement skills. High magnification defensive weakness is an advantage that only she can do. There are no healing mobs, but you can cover a little with permanent weapons. It was too good a Kirara compatibility with large bosses.
大魔に心願寺紅参上。
紅心願寺。The rap performance is not bad, but this character is still strong in boss battles. Her signature technique of coordination also has a strong healing effect. In addition, the installation technique Tornado is compatible with boss battles and has destructive power. TC skill configuration that makes it easy to aim critical is also a performance suitable for Timer 5.
フェリが一緒に遊んであげる。
フェリシア。A ランクラストis a beautiful girl fairy. She can be a player, but it is very useful to let the computer use it. For some reason, special abilities are activated on all areas, so it is a recovery character that is better than the original recovery character. For some reason, there is one more healing move, so you can't fall unless you have a concentrated attack. From here, S rank. I'd like to say that, but let's announce it from the lowest D rank first. That character that hasn't come out yet. D rank.
花のしずること、高坂しずるよ。今後ともよろしくね、風魔小太郎くん。
しずる高坂。No way the recovery character scissorize the third from the bottom? Even though you have the necessary recovery mobs in timer 5? It seems so, but it is a character with poor performance. First of all, it is weak that there is only one recovery technique for some reason. In addition, the normal attack advances from medium distance, which is a weakness that is not suitable for cover. I want at least an enhancement that can be used on a computer.
せいぜい寝首をかかれないことね。
おぼろ。Her strong point is the ease of use of normal attacks, not much more goodness. There I say, the skill attack power is high, so if you use a computer, you can use it to a certain extent. Still, the lack of recovery techniques is weak. There is no reason to use it only for those who like it. Lowest rank.
人民解放軍情報部所属、スー人霊だ。
最下位23位数人霊。An unexpected character is in this ranking. The cause of this character's drop in ranking is the fact that Sora has been added is the reason why it became the lowest. Until then, it would have been her own system to continue the normal attack. Sato's a lot of damage at a long range, and it's also very skilled. With her weak skills, Sora doesn't need her anymore. It's a pity that the armor, which is the rest of the strengths, is stronger in Murasaki. The mystery is also a time-consuming technique, and the problem is that the normal attack is weak. I think it's a weak performance that is allowed even if a normal attack mobs instantaneously. Finally, we announced the S-rank characters. S-rank.
の実力見せてあげるわ。
雪風水木。This character is an abnormal S rank, and there seems to be antipathy, but there is a reason. One is a normal attack motion, which is strong and does not advance at all on the spot. Other characters usually advance during an attack, which can lead to damage. Very good match performance when asked by a computer. In addition, it is a convenient healing technique called Thunder Claws, and it is nice to escape into the sky for a moment. And the biggest reason why it became an S is that it is too strong for large bosses. Her specific skills are multi-stage hits against enemies larger than normal size. Even if one shot doesn't have much power, it has explosive power if it hits container 3.
アンネローゼ・バジュラよ。
アンネローゼ・バジュラ。スチール・ウィッチトップ3。She has money, but she has that much strength. First of all, there are two recovery techniques. It's very good at this point. Movement speed, step performance, the skill time is also very good. If there is only one weakness, it's I feel that the gauge does not accumulate easily. She's expensive on its own, but I think it's a cheap buy if you think about this whole game. High quality that is strangely free for other characters. However, the second place that surpassed the strongest Aneros and broke into the top.
水木知らないよ。まだまだ雪風には負けないわ。
知らぬい水木。マミーズ知らぬランクスセカンド。ボスバトルズビカムアンインポータントモード&ラキングスソアー。シーベアーズザタイトルオブファントム、バットストランジェリーイナフ、ハーパワーレベルイズザストロンジェスト。ペネトレーションアトリビュートダウンアトリビュートインフィニットレンジ、インアディション、ロングレンジテクニックスザットアーエンハンスドジャストバイシューティング。スラストウィズアヒーリングエフェクトザットイズプーエクスプローシブ。The power of the thrusting technique is great. Why does the strongest firepower technique have a healing effect? It's too strong. If it is humanoid, it is Shiranui, and if it is large, it is Yukikaze mother and daughter are all too good, aren't they?
大魔にやつ紫。お前が隊長か。
マジェスティックトッププライズ紫やつ。The strongest without disputing would be her. If for some reason she has been strengthened with updates, but she is still the strongest in Timer 5. Even with computer operation, there is no problem with recovery at all. If you control the player, you can perform a series of evasion mobs. She can also be a shield and weaken her, so she's already strong just by being in her company. Then, here is the graph. Timer 5 has effective explosive power, and characters without explosive power are lowered. Yukikaze and Kirara are high rankings because they are addicted to attacks and have explosive power in large boss battles. Even if there is explosive power at the bottom, there are many characters who do not have recovery skills. I would like to have a recovery supporter or weapon. English is also okay, so feel free to comment at any time. If it's popular, we'll release an English video as well. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.